2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Toronto
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. The O's aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. John Means gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Stepping up now, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leury Garcia.
And the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Now here it comes.
Out.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Abreu's going to head for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1-0 the count.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Abreu stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 3-1. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Ready now for the White Sox. Jimenez. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ready with the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. He's set. The 2-2. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Ronaldo Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Ronaldo Lopez has really quietly burst onto the scene. Good control, good fastball too, low to mid-90s fastball. His off-speed pitches are also in play. Not afraid to throw the breaking ball at any count. A pitcher, not necessarily a thrower.
So striding in, number 21. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Weekly hit to third. Moncada has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
At the plate, Hunter Alberto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So here's Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
This is line to left. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Chesler Cuthbert.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball two.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Runner at first here, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. Chopped in front of home plate. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
Man at second here with two away. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Comes set. The 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And another foul ball. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, DJ Stewart. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Batting fifth,
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Now here it comes.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Leury Garcia. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-0. Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. Racing back, the right fielder into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Nomar Mazara. 8th home run on the season for him as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So here's Jose Abreu. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So here's Yoan Moncada. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. That misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Full count now. 3-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, Jimenez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled off. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox. However, they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Good Guys.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Now in the box, Andrew Velasquez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Chesler Cuthbert. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits this one hard the other way. Davis has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
Stepping into the box, Adam Engel, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses for ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. Liner towards second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 21 back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now batting, Nomar Mazara, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 the count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air to shallow center. Charging in is Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Yohan Moncada. This is line to left. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first. So he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. David Hess takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 41, David Hess.
Jimenez will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
The batter, the designated hitter, Chesler Cuthbert.
So now to the plate, Chesler Cuthbert, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-1 home misses off the plate.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. The run scores from second. It's 7-0.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Cisco over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
So striding forward now, Adam Engel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead this one 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 24.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazzara's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Santander digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A ball and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two and two.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Now the pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Leury Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
At the plate now, Jose Abreu. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. From the stretch.
2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 out with the man at first. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Number 21 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, but they're still in control, 7-0. Coming to the plate now, Chance Sisco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. He swings and grounds it to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. New inning set to get underway. Settling in now, Jimenez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 21 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Fastball in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit to right.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Cuthbert.
Into the box, Chesler Cuthbert, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. White Sox leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 21. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 21.
First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. The pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Aye. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Engel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0. On the year, Mancini is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat.
That's a ball.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Number 29 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 29.
Ready once again, Adam Engel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Adam Engel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path. Standing in now, Leury Garcia.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in, Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. The 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Jose Abreu, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the White Sox 8 and the Orioles nothing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And, of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Standing in, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now to the plate, Chance Sisco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. On a rope to the second baseman, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Now at the plate, Andrew Velasquez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Still 8-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yohan Moncada. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Jimenez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So digging in now, Tim Anderson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Chesler Cuthbert, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Line hard. Foul. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit to third. Alberto gloves it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Evan Marshall, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 59, Evan Marshall.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. Garcia moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, number 21, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. Marshall is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The third baseman, Alberto.
So stepping in, Hanser Alberto. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Grandal is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter, so it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter, and that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs on no hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.